malicious way. Okay? That's not what this is, all right?
However,
we know that the ancient Egyptian mystery school was based off the Adab system, the mystery system, which is the purest form of masonry. And we know what Elijah Muhammad is referring to is what is kept in secret amongst the Europeans. So now we are dealing with what's the secret. So the prophet says in, and I won't say the Moorish literature, but I'm going to go to what I call the Moorish literature.
Islam.
And I go to dedicated to the sons of men. And the prophet tells us a Mexim being the true and divine name of Africa, the land of our fathers, right?
all right.
The land where the gods love to dwell. All right?
Islam.
The birthplace of the ancient Egypt land, where civilization first saw the light of day. Now, since man has left his first religion, he has been suffering from a complex disease, which in some way takes hold of his passions and desires. Okay? So what is the first religion of man? Well, first listen to what the prophet said. He said the true and divine creed of Islam. So we have to look at what's the true and divine creed of Islam, because your forefathers found the first religious creed. So he refers to a Maxim, the land of our fathers, but he says our fathers are the sons of gods. So now here's the question: who was the gods? In the book that you know as the Bible, okay, the book you know as the Bible, Helios Biblios Tech, all right, book of the Sun, all right, the book of the Old and the book of the New.
Right.
It's called many names. Our prophet tells us a very deep secret with the Masonry. He says, the illustrious acts of the Moabites of northwest and southwest Africa. These are the Moabites, Hamites, Canaanites who were driven out of the land of Canaan by Joshua. Why do we keep looking over this every time we read past page 3? Who is Joshua, Morris?
Who is Joshua? There you go. Demonstrate.
Islam.
Who's Joshua now, right?
He the one who chanted down the walls.
Okay, yeah, Jericho, that's right.
Yeah, Jericho.
That's right, make the sun stand still. Yeah, break down the walls. That's what he did.
Islam.
He broke down the walls of Jericho. That's our cousin.
Islam.
That's our cousin, because Jesus was a descendant of Ruth.
Islam.
And Ruth married Boaz.
Islam.
Boaz is a descendant of Joshua and them.
Islam.
Okay, so that's our cousin.
Teach.
So now we understand Joshua, by the command of Yahweh, drove the Moabites out of the holy land of Canaan.
Islam is.
Okay? So now the question is this. What was the name of them? All right? We'll give you the names, right?
Praise God.
You go to Genesis chapter 6. Verse 1, verse 2, it says, and let me grab the Bible real quick. Pardon.
Yeah, we got one of them.
Grab the Bible real quick. So, gotta go to the New World Translations, right? And just quickly we go to Genesis chapter 6, right? And it says, then the sons of the true God began to notice the daughters of men, that they were good looking, and they went taking wives for themselves, namely all whom they chose. After that, Yahweh said, my spirit shall not act toward man indefinitely, in that he is also flesh. Accordingly, his days shall amount to 120 years. Now think, Morris. The sons of God, men, flesh. The prophet said angels are born in human flesh.
Islam.
Ain't no spooky being coming out the sky, Morris.
Islam.
Let's recall. Call memory to the age. Okay? Because when you read the Quran really, it tells you something called Zakir, right? And Zakir, we sit and we count, we chant the names of Allah, Subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, we count the names of Allah, we count certain surahs and ayats, even from the Holy Quran and more side simple, because we do not want to forget Allah. So if we do not forget Allah, we won't forget ourselves either. So to knowing that you don't forget Allah, you will know that, well, Allah didn't just make us how we think he made us. First and foremost, we was a specific type of Adam.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
We was a real type of Adam. Okay? When we were created, we wasn't created to man gold. Alright? Let's be real now. We wasn't created to be slaves. We was created to be servants of the perfect will. All right?
Islam.
So now we have to look at what it's talking about. So the prophet said, you are the son of the gods. Then he says, Joshua drove the Moabites out of the Holy Land of Canaan. You read the Bible, it tells you that Joshua had a fight with a couple of different people in the Holy Land of Canaan and Moab. And then they were drove west into Western Africa, which is today known as Ghana, Senegal, Sierra Leone. Okay?
Right.
The places where your ancestors supposedly were stolen from. Supposedly now.
Right.
So we have 5 names, right? There's always 5, right? There's like 5 that failed and 2 that held.
Right.
Okay?
All right.
You have the Amalekites, right? Who are the aggressive ones in the land. You have the Jebureim, who are the violent ones in the land, right? You have the Rephaim, who are known as the cowards of the land. Then you have the Nephilim, who are known as the vociferous ones of the land. And of course you got the Anakim, who's one of my favorites, who also begot Zemzumim and the Ilumim and these ones. And they are the anarchists, the terrorists, the radicals, the crazy ones of the land. All right? Those people Lot met. All right? When Lot went into the land of Moab, there were people already in the land of Moab. See, Lot, when the story of Lot, let's be real. Let's understand that the Bible has been mistranslated. And be real with yourself, it's been misconstrued. All right? So if you look at it, Lot didn't have intercourse with his daughters. Number one, the woman that he was dealing with wasn't even the woman who was the woman of his children. That wasn't the mother of his children. That was somebody he married in between the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, we are looking at the actual story. Down the line, his descendants, who came from that woman, married into that family of giants in Moab who was there, known as the Anakim and the Zemzumim. And then we go in any deeper. Because they lie in the Bible when they told you that they flooded the earth and they wiped them all out. But then Joshua battles them. Abraham encounters them. Then you go into David and Goliath, which is the most famous story about them all. So how are we just this slow? So they hit him with the black stone.
Across this right here.
Right there. Here on the biff.
On his third eye.
Here on the biff. Jubilee, Jubilee, and Jubilee.
3 hits.
3 hits. 3 hits you have.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ruffians.
Praise Allah, praise Allah.
Breathe
Because
on
this
it, bro.
is the truth.
Breathe on it, bro.
Because this is a part of the secret, Lord.
Ain't no
The
secret.
secret is you are those giants of the land.
Islam.
You are those God race of people.
Islam.
And now they so shook, they don't know what to do. They don't know if you remember yourself, or they don't know if you were part of the ones they called the cowards or the violent ones. They don't know if you going to shake up the earth. Yeah. They know you Zulu. That's it.
Shock.
But they don't know where you are going to go with your certain mind state now.
Islam.
Islam.
So Allah sent us a prophet.
Islam.
He sent us a prophet. He said, no, y'all ain't no Jews. He said, no, y'all Latin Hebrew Israelites. No, y'all got it wrong. Y'all Egyptians. Look, this is how it went.
Ish.
This is how it is.
Ish.
Right? So, our prophet reminds us, right? He reminds us. I said reminds us. Reminds us. You know, he reminds us, Lord.
You bilingual, I keep.
You know?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We heard.
He gives us, and this is why it's divine instructions that we have to have as a kid, because we must call remember to our age, right?
All right.
We go into the divine origin of the Asiatic nations, chapter 5, right?
All right.
And it says, the fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nation of North America need to learn to love instead of hate.
That's 45 right now.